Вы смотрите Интернет-ТВ, видеоархив телеканала CNL.
Дорогой друг, к вам эта программа попала через наш интернет-видеоархив. Большое спасибо, что присоединились к нам и закачали эту программу. Я хочу сказать вам лично спасибо. Спасибо за ваше участие, за вашу поддержку, за вашу любовь, за ваши молитвы, за ваше партнерство, финансовое партнерство с телеканалом CNL. Вместе мы можем многое сделать, распространяя Евангелие по всему лицу земли. Эта программа сейчас будет доступна буквально через несколько секунд. Оставайтесь с нами и помните, есть кто-то, кто молится о вас, помнит, и есть кто-то, кто делает программы для вас, для эфира. Будьте благословенны.
Hello everybody, and welcome here to Let's Talk in English on PTS and on the radio. You know, my name is Gabe.
And my name is Andrea. We're glad you joined us as we celebrate New Year's together.
Well, as we're picking up our show here, let's get into these key words. The first one is pick up. Pick up. Mommy picked up the baby and hugged her.
Rat. Rat. The cat is running after the rat in the house.
Confused. Confused. I don't understand this math homework. I'm confused.
Chinatown. Chinatown. Mrs. Chang goes to Chinatown to buy Chinese food.
Parade. Parade. There's a parade on 7th Street. No cars can be on that street today.
Firecracker. Firecracker. Mr. Wu doesn't like firecrackers. He thinks they are too loud. Well, I think we should say these key words again. The first one is pick up. Pick up.
Rat. Rat.
Confused. Confused.
Chinatown. Chinatown.
Parade. Parade.
Firecracker. Firecracker. And now it's time for us to find out today's mission. Eddie?
Sure,
Hey!
Eddie,
What is this?
it's a firecracker.
Wait, Eddie, it's okay. Don't worry. It's not lit.
Are you sure?
Yes. Now, what is today's mission?
Well, okay. Today's mission. Where did Sarah and her brother eat dinner last night?
Where did Sarah and her brother eat dinner last night?
Well, let's look for the answer to today's mission in today's lesson right now.
Betty and Sarah are in the post office. They are reading Sarah's column about Lunar New Year. Betty is so happy with the column that she hugs Sarah. She thinks Sarah is a great writer. Betty picks up a stuffed rat. She gives the rat to Sarah because it's the year of the rat. Sarah has a gift for Betty, too. Betty is happy, but a little confused when she sees the gift. She isn't sure what the gift is.
Well, we are in the post office, and Betty and Sarah are doing something. What are they reading?
Well, they are reading Sarah's column about Lunar New Year.
Right. So then Betty gives Sarah a big hug because Sarah has done such a good job. And then she does something. She picks up a stuffed rat and gives it to Sarah. Well, let's look at these key words. Pick up. Pick up. When you pick up something, usually that means you use your hands to get something and bring it up. You pick it up.
And when you pick up something like a pencil, usually the pencil is somewhere lower, so you have to go down and pick it up.
Okay, so let's use this word in another way. Your room is really messy. You need to pick up the toys in your room and make your room clean.
Oh no! I dropped my book. Can you pick it up for me?
Right, and we see that Betty has picked up a stuffed rat to give to Sarah. Now let's look at this key word, rat. Rat. A rat is an animal that's usually smaller than a cat, and it looks like a little mouse. That is a rat.
Yes, rats are usually a little bit bigger than mice, and most people do not really like rats. But why are rats special in our conversation? Well, it is the year of the rat.
That's right, it's the year of the rat. The rat is special this year. Andrea, are you scared of rats?
I don't really like rats, Gabe. Usually if I see a rat, I will scream.
Oh, but this rat's kind of cute.
Good, you can keep the rat.
Anyway, let's look at this next key word, confused. Confused. If you are confused, that means you don't understand something.
When you're confused, you might still have some questions. I'm often confused when I'm trying to read something in Chinese because my Chinese is not very good.
Well, I know someone who will help us not to be confused, and his name is Thomas. Let's go and see him right now.
今天是大年初一，大家新年恭喜！我是 Thomas。我们首先来学 pick up 的一个用法。pick 本来是挑选 ，pick up 是捡起来的意思，小心它的发音。pick up。那如果是第三人称单数的时候 ，he picks it up，picks it up， 连在一起，连音哈。那如果是过去式的话 ，picked up，picked up 也是要连在一起来念。接下来呢 ，pick up 是把什么东西给捡起来 ，pick up a pen，pick up a book， 把书给捡起来，把笔给捡起来。另外呢 ，pick someone up 不是把人捡起来，而是去接某人。I'll pick you up at 10。我呢10点来接你，是这样的一个用法。后面呢，我们来看 a stuffed rat。stuff 本来是东西 ，stuffed rat 表示这种填充玩具，然后是老鼠的一个填充玩具，所以填充的这种玩具可以是 a stuffed animal or a stuffed toy， 都是用 stuff 加 ed 变成形容词的用法哈。填充玩具、填充的动物这种玩具。那 rat 呢是比老鼠还要更总称的一个说法哈，所以你可以说2008年呢是鼠年，那怎么讲呢？你可以说2008 is the year of the rat. 2008 is the year of the rat， 是鼠年2008年。接下来学 confused 是感到迷惑的。I'm confused. Why? Because your question is confusing. 我为什么会感到疑惑？是因为你的问题让我感到疑惑。这样子一个用法，我们来看下一段的对话。
Thanks. What is it?
It's a Chinese paper lantern. It's flat now. Pick up the top and it opens up.
Wow. Where did you get this lantern?
In Chicago's Chinatown. I went there with my brother last night.
Chicago? That's far. You must have driven a long time.
It took us 2 hours. It's okay. We had fun.
Well, that's good.
Well, it's good that Betty is not confused anymore. Now she knows what her gift from Sarah is. And Gabe, what is the gift?
Well, it's a Chinese paper lantern. Hey, that's a special gift for Lunar New Year.
That's true. It's kind of a traditional Chinese thing. Now, where did Sarah get this gift?
She got it in Chicago's Chinatown.
Woo! What a great place. Well, let's learn that keyword together. Chinatown. Chinatown. Now, many big cities around the world have a Chinatown. You can find Chinese food and restaurants there. Many Chinese people also live in Chinatown.
That's right. So a small part of a big city is made to look like it's a Chinese town or a Chinese city. You know, when I lived in Los Angeles, I loved going shopping in Chinatown because I got real Chinese food.
I agree. I also love visiting Chinatowns around the world. It feels like you're walking into a part of Asia when you are there. Well, friends, let's keep learning about Chinatown and a lot more as we go see Thomas.
这里我们来学灯笼的用法。灯笼的英文叫做 lantern， 如果是纸做的灯笼叫做 paper lantern。paper lantern。那有没有 stone lantern？ 有没有是石头做的灯笼？有的。你看那种日本式的庭院里面有那种装饰用的灯笼的小的，没有很高的那种塔，那种就叫做 stone lantern。那如果复数，当然用 paper lanterns。Stone lanterns 加 s 就可以了。另外呢，我们的放天灯，那也可以用 lantern 这个字，叫做 sky lanterns。所以这边提到说 ，it's a Chinese paper lantern， 原来呢是中国式的这种纸做的灯笼。另外元宵节也是用 lantern 这个字。During the Lantern Festival， 就在元宵节的这一段的期间呢 ，children go out at night carrying lanterns。所以呢，小朋友晚上出去呢，就带着灯笼出去 Lantern Festival。当然，这个时候的 Lantern 的 L 要大写哈，元宵节。后面来提到中国城叫 Chinatown。Now there are Chinatowns all over the world。全世界呢都有中国城哈 ，Even in Cuba and Italy。在古巴也有中国城，在意大利也有中国城。后面提到 must 的用法 ，You must have driven a long time， 表示这样猜起来，你从芝加哥开车，哇，那一定开很久了。You must have driven a long time。后面呢要用完成式哈 ，You must have driven a long time。我们来看下一段的对话。
We ate a Lunar New Year's Eve dinner in Chinatown.
I've always wanted to go to Chinatown.
You should go. There will be a Lunar New Year parade on Saturday. Max and I are going.
Will there be firecrackers?
Yes. Do you want to go?
Okay. I'm sure we can find the best Chinese food there.
I don't think so. I think Max cooks the best Chinese food.
You know, Andrea, we have something exciting here. I think we have found the answer to today's mission. The mission is, where did Sarah and her brother eat dinner last night?
Where did Sarah and her brother eat dinner last night? They ate dinner in Chinatown.
Well, Betty's always wanted to go to Chinatown. She thinks that would be a great idea. And Sarah says, maybe you can go on Saturday to see the parade. Well, let's look at this word, parade. Parade. A parade is an event. It's an occasion that celebrates something else. And during a parade, many people are in the streets and they are walking or dancing or playing musical instruments in a parade.
So you can be in a parade or you can go and watch a parade. Watching parades is fun.
It's fun, and especially if there are firecrackers in the parades. Let's look at this key word, firecracker. Firecracker. A firecracker is also something that you use to celebrate holidays. A firecracker makes a lot of noise. A firecracker is very loud.
People use firecrackers to celebrate.
That's right, and you use fire to make the firecracker work. And right now, we're going to have Thomas work for us. He is going to be teaching some Chinese. Let's listen now.
这边 Betty 说 I've always wanted to go to Chinatown. 我一直都很想去中国城，有没有去呢？没有去，所以表达从过去到现在一直都想做而没有做的事，就可以用这种完成式的用法。I've always wanted to go to Chinatown. 哦，那部片子好好看哦，真的吗？我一直都好想去看，但一直都没有时间呢。你就可以说 I've always wanted to watch that movie. I've always wanted to watch that movie. 同样的用法。后面提到 parade 是游行或者是阅兵。New Year parade 新年的游行。A lantern parade 元宵节这种提灯笼的游行，或者是舞龙舞狮 ，a dragon parade 也可以哈。后面提到说 firecrackers 是放在地上爆的鞭炮，但是如果是 fireworks 是在天上的这种烟火，不一样哈。我们来看今天的 Inspector E。
Inspector E.
Hello, it's Mrs. E here. Let's look at this week's lessons together.
You must have driven a long time. You must have driven a long time.
You must have driven a long time. Why is must used in the sentence? Why didn't Betty just say, you have driven a long time, or you drove a long time? Let's look at the sentence again. You must have driven a long time. First, let's look at have driven. Have driven is a present perfect tense, which means it already happened in the past at a certain time. Next, let's look at must. Must, when you use the word must, you are sure about something. 一个确定或者是一定的意思。So when you put these two parts together, must have driven, you are actually making a guess about something. So Betty can also say, you probably drove a long time. Let's try some examples. You look full. You must have eaten a lot of food. Or, you are late. The traffic must have been very bad. Do you get it? Good. Now remember, use it or lose it. This is Mrs. E signing off.
Conversation replay. Betty and Sarah are in the post office. They are reading Sarah's column about Lunar New Year. Betty is so happy with the column that she hugs Sarah. She thinks Sarah is a great writer. Betty picks up a stuffed rat. She gives the rat to Sarah because it's the year of the rat. Sarah has a gift for Betty, too. Betty is happy, but a little confused when she sees the gift. She isn't sure what the gift is.
Thanks. What is it?
It's a Chinese paper lantern. It's flat now. Pick up the top and it opens up.
Wow! Where did you get this lantern?
In Chicago's Chinatown. I went there with my brother last night.
Chicago? That's far. You must have driven a long time.
It took us 2 hours. It's okay. We had fun.
Well, that's good.
We ate a Lunar New Year's Eve dinner in Chinatown.
I've always wanted to go to Chinatown.
You should go. There will be a Lunar New Year parade on Saturday. Max and I are going.
Will there be firecrackers?
Yes. Do you want to go?
Okay. I'm sure we can find the best Chinese food there.
I don't think so. I think Max cooks the best Chinese food.
Calendar phrase.
You know what? I am really looking forward to eating something tonight, but what's for dinner?
Well, what's for dinner? Gabe, I'm not sure. Maybe some fish or maybe some chicken. I'm not sure what's for dinner.
They sound so good. Well, before we have dinner, let's look at today's calendar phrase. Today's calendar phrase is, what's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Now, if you don't know what you're eating for dinner, or you don't know what someone is cooking for dinner, then this is the perfect question to ask. What's for dinner?
Well, what are we going to do right now?
Well, what's for calendar phrase?
Well, let's go watch it.
Okay.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
晚餐吃什么?
Hey, John.
Hey, Marie. What's for dinner?
I don't know. What's for dinner?
I don't know either. That's why I'm asking you. What's for dinner?
Oh, sorry. Well, I think we are having fried rice.
That sounds great. Let's set the table.
Okay.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
晚餐吃什么?
Hey everybody, it's that time again. What time is it, Andrea?
Well, it's time for the question of the day.
That's right. So,
Eddie?
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 Where
Eddie?
are you?
Yeah?
Eddie, what's wrong? It's your turn.
I don't like that firecracker.
Eddie, the firecracker is not lit. It's okay. See?
Okay.
Okay. All right, so the question of the day is, what is your favorite Lunar New Year food?
What is your favorite Lunar New Year food?
My favorite Lunar New Year food is fish. I enjoy different kinds of fish.
You like fish?
I do.
Good. Well, fish is great. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk in English.
And we're on PTS and the radio.
That's right. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Eddie, I have a treat for you. Open up.
Иисус сказал: «И проповедано будет сие Евангелие Царствия по всей вселенной, во свидетельство всем народам». С тех пор люди проповедуют Евангелие различными способами. Кто-то проповедует с кафедры, а кто-то кормит нищих. Кто-то пишет книги, а кто-то раздает буклеты на улице. Кто-то отправляется миссионером в дальние страны, а кто-то приводит к Богу своих соседей. Кто-то проповедует с экрана телевизора, а кто-то платит за эфирное время. Это наши партнеры.
Являясь партнером CNL, я тоже принимаю участие во всемирной проповеди Евангелия.
Дорогие партнеры, поддержите телеканал CNL и видеоархив. Поддержите то, что вам нравится.